Good morning, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Nielsen. Today is Monday, January 11th, 2021. Do you remember that we're in a new year? 2020 was finished after Christmas, and now we started 2021, and this is the first month of the new year. Well, today we're going to continue talking about transportation by talking about trains. Now, I know you all know what a train is, but let's look over here and follow along. This is Nielsen. Just put my glasses on so I can see all about trains, okay? All about trains. Trains are one type of transportation. Remember, transportation are things that take you from place to place, right? Trains can carry people or things. That's this line right here. Trains can carry people or things. We call things goods. Like when you get stuff delivered to a store, those are the things that you go and buy. They're called goods. Trains that carry people are called passenger trains. So people go on trains, they are the passengers. Remember we talked about passengers are the people that ride in any vehicle, even a train. Trains that carry things are called freight trains. The strong front part of a train is the engine. It's like in the front of a car, you have the engine. The front of a train, you have an engine. So what else we could learn a little bit more about trains? The last part of a train is called the caboose. You've heard that before. In school, when we make a line, we always have a child that's the line leader. That's the beginning of the line. And then the child that is the caboose. And that's where we got that from. The caboose is the last train in the car. So we use a child and we say that the last child in the line is the caboose. The person who drives a train is a conductor. Trains drive on top of tracks. Trains drive all over the world. Some people collect model trains. Trains are a lot of fun, and they are very useful in helping us get from place to place. Well, today we're going to read a little story about a funny little train that teaches us a lesson. So are you ready to listen? Let's look at the book here. Here we go. The title, Little Engine That Could. Did you say that with me? Little engine that could. Very good. Now look at that little engine. Now this little engine is carrying lots and lots of toys. So this is probably like a freight train, right? It's carrying some goods. It's carrying toys. Let's see what it's going to do. It is written by Whitey Piper. That's you remember what we call the person who writes the book? That's correct. We call the person who writes the book the author. Whitey Piper. Illustrated by Matsu. That's the person who draws the pictures. Correct. Very good. Let's see. Let's open up the book and find out where this little engine is going and what he is doing. Here we go. Okay, let's just hold it like this so you could see it nice and clear. Chug, 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 puff, puff, puff. The little train ran along the tracks. She was a happy little train. Her cars were full of good things for boys and girls. See? I bet you'd like some of those things too. Some stuffed animals, a clown, I see a monkey, an elephant, some dolls. Lots of nice things for boys and girls. There were all kinds of toy animals. Giraffes with long necks, teddy bears with no necks. That's this one right here, see it? And even a baby elephant. There were all kinds of dolls. Dolls with blue eyes and yellow hair. Dolls with brown eyes and brown hair. And the funniest toy clown you ever saw. So cute. There were toy trucks, airplanes, and boats. There were picture books, games, and drums to play. The little train carried every kind of toy that boys or girls could want. But that was not all. This little train also carried good things to eat. Big round oranges, fat red apples, long yellow bananas, fresh cold milk, and lollipops to eat after dinner. Boy, this is a great little train, isn't it? The little train was taking all these goods to the other side of the mountain. How happy the boys and girls will be to see me, said the little train. They will like the toys and good food that I am bringing. But all at once, the train came to a stop right here on this page. She did not move at all. Oh dear, said the little train. What can be the matter? She tried to start up again. She tried and tried, but her wheels just would not turn. What do you think happened? Oh, it broke somehow. Did it run out of gas? Was something wrong with the track? Maybe the train was just not working because something broke on it. What's she going to do? How is she going to get moving? Well, let's find out. We can help, said the toy animals. The clown and the animals climbed out of their cars. They tried to push the little train, but she did not move. We can help too, said the dolls, and they got out of their car and tried to push too. Still, the little train did not move. The toys and dolls did not know what to do. Do you think they were happy or sad? Well, they probably wanted to go see the boys and girls too. And they were pretty sad about this. Well, they didn't know what they were going to do. How are they going to get anywhere if the train wasn't moving? Just then, a shiny new engine came puffing down another track. Maybe that engine can help us, cried the clown. He began to wave a red flag. The shiny new engine slowed down. Look at this nice shiny new engine there, yellowish gold engine. The dolls and the toys called out to him. Our engine is not working, they said. Please pull our train over the mountain. If you do not, the boys and girls will not have any toys or good food. Do you think that engine will help? Well, let's see. I don't know. His face doesn't look too happy, does it? Let's see if he says that he'll help them. Well, the shiny new engine was not a friendly engine. You want me to pull you, he asked. That is not what I do. I carry people. They sit in cars with soft seats. They look out big windows. They eat in a nice dining car. They can even sleep in a fine sleeping car. Well, he wasn't a very nice engine, was he? Matter of fact, he was pretty nasty. I pull the likes of you? I should say not, he said, and off went the shiny new engine without another word. How sad all the toys and dolls felt. Do you think that was very nice of that engine? Do you think that maybe he should have helped them? Instead, he was being what? He was being nasty and mean, saying that he was too good for them, that he didn't want to help them. Is that something that we would do? No, I hope not. I know you guys would never do that. Then the toy clown called out, here comes another engine, a big, strong one. Maybe this engine will help us. Again, the clown waved his flag. The big, strong engine came to a stop. Oh, look at how big, strong this engine is. The toys and dolls called out together, please help us, big, strong engine. Our train is not working. But you can pull us over the mountain. You must help us, or the boys and girls will not have any toys to play with or good food to eat. So this engine was pretty big. Maybe he could help them with no problem, right? It should be easy for him. He's a strong engine. Let's see if he's willing to help. But the strong, big engine did not want to help. I do not pull toys, he said. I pull cars full of heavy logs. I pull trucks. I have no time for the likes of you. And away puffed the big, strong engine without another word. Boy, that's another train that's not very nice. By this time, the little train was no longer a happy train. Remember how happy he was at the beginning? Now he's going to be very sad. And the dolls and toys were ready to cry. But the clown called out, look, look, another engine is coming. It's a little blue engine. There's one right here. A very little one. maybe this engine will help us. "Well, I don't know, he's kind of little. Do you think he would help? He looks like he's happier than the other engines, see? Let's see what he decides to do." The little engine was a happy engine. She saw the clown waving his red flag and stopped at once. "What is the matter?" she asked in a kind way. "Oh, little blue engine," cried the dolls and toys, "will you push us over the mountain? Our engine is not working. If you do not help, the boys and girls will have no toys or good food." "Just over the mountain? Please, please help us." So they were saying, "Please, we really need to go." And they were trying to be very nice, and they asked him very nicely, and he just looks at them and I think he's thinking, "Do you think he's going to help? Let's find out." "Oh my," said the little blue engine, "I am not very big, and I do not pull trains. I just work in the yards. I have never been over the mountain." So he was a little hesitant at first. He was kind of thinking, maybe I'm too small. I don't know. I've never done this before. But what do you know about when you haven't done something before? Does that mean you never could do it? When you haven't done something before, you think about it and you could try it and maybe you will be able to do it. You have to try to see if you could do something, right? Everybody needs to start somewhere. "But we must get there before the children wake up," said the toys and dolls. "Please?" The little blue engine looked at the dolls and the toys. She could see that they were not happy. She thought about the children on the other side of the mountain. Without toys or good food, they would not be happy either. So she wasn't very happy that the boys and girls weren't going to be happy. She thought about how that would make them sad, and it kind of made her sad too, that little engine. So little blue engine pulled up close. She took hold of the little train. The toys and the dolls climbed back into their cars. And at last the little blue engine said, "I think I can climb up the mountain. I think I can. I think I can." And she was trying to convince herself and saying, "You know what? I'm going to try this." And she says, "I think I could do this. I think I can. I think I can." Remember what we always tell you, boys and girls, if you work hard enough and you keep trying and to do something and learn something new, you could get to learn it and do it good. You just have to keep trying. Sometimes we don't know how to do something right away, but as we get bigger and keep trying, we learn how, and then you could do something that you haven't done before. Let's see if this train, who has never ever taken a train over the mountain before, maybe she will be able to help and do it. Let's find out. Oh, let's get a page there. There we go. The little blue engine began to pull. She tugged and she pulled. She pulled and she tugged. Puff, puff, chug, chug, went the little engine. "I think I can. I think I can," she said. Slowly, slowly, the train started to move. The dolls and the toys began to smile and clap. Puff, puff, chug, chug. Oh, it wasn't easy, but she kept puffing and chugging. Up the mountain went the little blue engine, and all the time she kept saying, "I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I can." Up, up she would go. Up, up she would go. The little engine climbed and climbed. At last, she reached the top of the mountain, and down below lay the city. "Hooray, hooray," cried the little dolls and animals. "The boys and girls will be so happy," said the toy clown. "All because you helped us, little blue engine." The little blue engine just smiled. She was proud of herself for trying something new and for helping them. But as she puffed down the mountain, the little blue engine seemed to say, "I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, I could, I could." And now she knows she could do something that she's never done before because she tried. So you see, boys and girls, this little engine is a brave little engine. And what do we learn from this story? That you need to try to do things. And even if they're new and you've never done them before, maybe you've never rode a bicycle before. So you might want to learn how. And when mommy and daddy try to teach you, you listen and you try. And at first you might not get it and it might be a little hard and even you may fall off. But if you try again and keep trying, you will learn how to do it. You have to convince yourself and you have to tell yourself that you can do anything you want to do and try it. And then you will see that you can do things. When you first came to school, you didn't know how to write your name, some of you, right? But now you're writing your name all by yourself. And I'm so proud of that. So what Mr. Nielsen's going to do is I'm going to send you the paper of some train patterns. There's this one, and then there's this one, and you could pick just one. And finally, the last one. You could pick whichever train car that you would like, and all of them say on the top, I think I can, that you could trace. And then you could ask mommy to help you write something that you think you could do, or you would like to try to do that you don't know how to do now, maybe. Maybe you want to tie your shoelaces. Maybe you want to write a whole sentence. Maybe you want to play basketball. Whatever it is that you think that you can do, or want to try to learn how to do, I'd like for you to draw me a picture of it in the car or write the words, whatever it is you'd like to do. And then, of course, color. Always color the whole picture. Okay, boys and girls? So that's what we learned about today. Trains are another form of transportation, and they carry passengers and goods. And I hope you learned a lesson from the little blue engine that you can try and do anything you want as long as you don't give up. And think I can, I think I can, I think I can, right? And then you would finally say when you do it, I could, I could, I could. Just like the little blue engine. Hey, boys and girls, nice seeing you again. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.